Hello, all my friends. This is Gilles. I wanted to send you warm greetings during this weekend. I hope you're well, and I hope this week there's so many miracles that I feel that are right about to happen. It is like as the conclusion of this old cycle is really happening, and so understand you cannot fail. We cannot fail. Ascension is on the way. We can accelerate the process by releasing and flowing, or we can slow it down by resisting and holding on to the past. But at the end, life will win. We will ascend. We will find joy. We will find happiness. We will find freedom, and that's really what all that matters. For some time, I feel I'm on a military mission. I feel I'm not asked to kill anybody, of course not, but thank God. But it's about to be really disciplined in the mind, to let go of all those things that are no longer needed in order to focus, to have a mind that solely focus on joy, on happiness, on freedom, on grace, on abundance, on prosperity. And for that, whenever there is a negative thought, we can use these powerful ideas to cancel in the past. The thought comes, cancel in the past, cancel in the past, and then follow the guidance as it comes. For its there is also a little exercise that we can do when we need it, is to take a piece of paper and write down all the letters of the alphabet, and then for each letter you find one, two, three, four, five positive words like abundance, B, benevolence, C, compassion, D, etc. You find many words for each of them, and so to really allow us to stay focused on what is positive. For the fifth dimensional path of joy and ascension is completely opposite to the third dimensional way of being. So for someone who is in 3D, in 3D is about thinking and resolving material problem, when in 5D it's about accepting the joy and flowing with the energy. So for somebody who's in 3D who believes only in the material reality, which is most of society, 5D is just a dream. It is like, it's so unreal. But once you achieve that state of enlightenment, of pause, of being able to let go at those moments where we can let go from the past and the future, then at this point we realize that all of that, those collective beliefs of 3D, is complete illusion in relationship to what they believe life is. And so it is all those facets of ourselves that are striving to come into wholeness, into unity. But what we want is to really find the point of freedom in the stillness of the now. It is very it is connecting to the divine masculine and feminine. The divine masculine is he who planted the seed, who created the design of life, and but it is through the love of the divine feminine, of the divine mother, that all things grow. And so finding the harmonious connection between action and non-action to move into this state and to work with it each and every day. I'm going to pull a few cards, and just wanted to come and say hello. For the highest wisdom is facing our fear. For facing our fear is very it is very important to know that fear is an illusion that appears real for most fears, and so it is about breathing it out and to know that everything will work well, but it is a time that is given to release all those fears. As we let go, we find anger and alimentation. It means it is the body of desires. We have all those needs and desires, and so we want to ask the universe to be fulfilled. To as a child of God, we are given. It is our sovereign right to have it all, and so it is about focusing on that and to trust that we will have all we need, and to be master of our senses as well, to listen to what our soul, because the soul will do whatever it takes to build character. It really, and so then wisdom will come in the rebirth. There is a definite rebirth that will be happening. So we have to reborn, to die from our ashes and to be reborn into this empowered state of being. It is very, very close now. What we need to understand is imprisonment and slavery. We have to let go of all those old all the ways, because this world has been trapped into duality for such a long time. We're so used to be confined, to be constrained, so it's about understanding the door is always open. We can always access through the vertical access. We can always access what we need. It's just we haven't learned to do that just yet, and so to draw it from within or to draw it from the pillar of light. And so we find sometimes trap ourselves in the physical body, in this physical universe. And so it may be a bit of challenging, but even here the door is open. The freedom has always been given to anyone who have achieved this balance of energy within themselves, and then understand the karmic relationship. Ask for God to and the angels to put all the people that you need in order to complement you and to guide you towards this freedom. Understand what the people that works for you and the people that works against you, for they're all part of this design that you have hired them to play those roles. So we want to disconnect to negative, send love and light to everybody, even those who are negative, and in order to be free from their interaction. Because the situation is pretty challenging. Those cards today is persecution and inquisition. This is what we need to do. We need to be free from that. For in the past, there's been humanity come from a very, very dark place. During the Inquisition, they were extremely tyrannical situations. So now we are about to be free. The whole world is about to be free. Be a master of peace, a master of joy, a master of light, a master of love, and all of this will slowly but surely this will be disconnected, and then what happens is you become an authority, a figure of authority, a master of yourself. For nobody should tell you what you can think. Well, they can tell you what to do in a certain situation, but now what you think and you position within yourself to become a master within your soul, and to relinquish any outside authority. Whatever they tell you, they know better than you. It's not true. You know better. When you tune into your heart, you align. You know better than they do, because you are the expert on yourself. You are so unique. There is no two of you in the whole of the universe, in the whole of creation. So that makes you beautiful and special and precious to God. And so this is something that humanity has lost touch with, but we are all special. And so become an authority on yourself, free yourself from any sorts of inquisition or persecution. And so it's about opening the gates of understanding, to know what is our way in order to find that freedom. And yet the outcome of this process will be the healer. Healing can come from outside, can come from inside. It can come in an unexpected way. There is all kinds of healing, but all things need to be coming into alignment in order for us to find this freedom, this joy, this abundance, this truth that we are in essence. So there is all kinds of wonderful things that are planned by our soul. It is just our ego is resisting, is holding on to beliefs and the past. So we need to release it. I just have to comment on those particular cards. It's very much about releasing and flowing, rather than resisting and holding on to belief and thinking that, or even to give all those negative energy power. For it's like once we do not give them power, they will eventually subside, because we elevate ourselves above that, and then they will balance out. Well, I hope this was meaningful for you. I'm sorry the card wasn't. Those things that we have to face our fear, we have to let go of this, the sense of imprisonment, and we have to let go of all other people's judgment in order to find our power. For God and the soul, they're really, it's like they don't take prisoners. They're like, they're all about love, but they're all about building character. And at the end, it is our empowerment, our growth within ourselves. It's paramount. It's like no matter what we have to go through, we'll go through in order for us to find this empowerment at the end, and we'll be grateful that we've been through that, for it is the result that counts at the end. The process may be painful sometimes, but the result will be worthwhile, and we'll find that freedom, and we'll be so just be there already, and imagine it, vision it, see it already, feel it already, and then be grateful for receiving it as well. The paintings behind me, this is a series of paintings I'm working on. It's called Galactic Sunrise. I think all those paintings will be correctly framed, and I'm going to review them before the catalog and shown, but there may be little details, but just kind of I like them, but it's just little studies. And this is important studies, because it's something kind of spiritual ideas will become more and more prevalent in society as we grow and evolve in consciousness. And so if you still confine or still have to deal with just to take your time to go inside, to seek wisdom within, and to connect to your guide, to your creator, and to find the direction. And so, because I know in France we're no longer confined, but I know in many places there is still this virus fear. That is, the fear is more dangerous than the virus, actually. And as far as and so this is really with overcoming fear. And this is about the solar system with many planets, small planets, big planets, and their moons. It's about because all those planets are very very specific energy, and we can connect. Sometimes it's actually funny, because we feel like all of a sudden we feel really good. It's because there's certain planets, or the moon is passing through in front of certain planets, and we feel very good. And then the moon passes in front of another planet, and all of a sudden everything shifted within our mind. And so everything happens. All of life happens within our mind, in truth. And so it is important to discipline our thoughts and to cancel in the past if something is, and then breathe it out and take a few breaths and to release anything that needs to be released. Well, I'll finish with a song and pull one more card from the Archangel. It's a song about the summer and the beach and the fun and love, and it goes like this. It's from the Drifters. Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar upon the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. From the park you hear the happy sound of the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dog and French fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. That's just a desire to go to the sea and to really need some vacation. We all need some good vacation, actually. But soon the doorway, the path for that will happen, so we can play, we can enjoy. Life was created for full enjoyment, for full celebration of it every day. So celebrate as much as possible. Stay in joy. Put joy on top of your list. And the card of the day, of the week, of the month, the year, is the Lady of Ariel. Mature, practical spirit, generous and happy. Take care of you and those you love. Capacity to make everything more beautiful. Practical and wise advisors. So continue to stay in tune and in touch with this abundance, this great ability to embed and to make things more beautiful, to see the lighter side of life and show it to others as much as you can. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.